Morning, Patrick. How are you?
Good morning, Roger. I'm just fine. I'm back from the land of the voiceless. I guess to the chagrin of many, I've got my voice back this week. So we took a week off, but we're back. And because you're watching this on YouTube way in the future, we hope that doesn't matter to you at all. So, how are you doing, sir?
It's been very continue to stay dry here, but hopefully we'll get some rain this week and gradually getting stuff done around the house. But that's about it. It's been pretty quiet for me.
That's great. That's great. We are technically in the fall here, and we can get some rain and cold weather starts this early week, so that means chili. It's time for chili makings. So
Oh, yeah, we had chili. Or we also my wife made chicken chili because that's all I can eat.
oh
Is,
oh
is poultry.
okay. Well, there you go. Everyone can post your favorite chili recipe links down below because I'm always that constant fight of Texas chili has no beans and all that back and forth. I love beans. I grew up kidney beans mine, but that's an argument for another day. But we are here today, back at it for session 14 of our grand rematch of the Vicksburg campaign from great campaigns of the American Civil War, Thunder on the Mississippi. We invite you all to join us along for this next session. And I don't have a lot to say about it because even with the extra week off, I'm kind of in a holding pattern. Roger is the one that has to do most of the heavy lifting from here on out. The siege has been set. I will review it all for everybody here. You can see the calendar now. We are on turn 48 to start this one. We have rolled up heat once again in a long string of very hot days here in southwestern Mississippi. So that's going to continue to be a problem for our units. But Roger again is doing most of the marching here, so I'm okay. I got my fans out and my mint juleps and my lemonade, and we'll just see what happens. We are on. It's hidden behind the drum gold marker there, but we are on the 20th siege turn for this, and that means that those two forts now have automatically been destroyed. I put the markers out there for Roger, and he can just freely pass right through those, so they're no longer an impediment. Other than that, I don't have a lot for opening thoughts on this. Did you have anything in your time that you've been thinking about this? We left it off with you were moving to the north there to try to skirt around my right flank, but what do you think?
Well, yeah, I looked at the kind of where I'm at, and we do have the ending of the game, which is still quite a ways away. We're on turn 48, so we're still a good 22 turns away from the end of the game. But from a point perspective, I'm pretty far behind the curve. And I was looking at some things. The heat is definitely an issue in terms of marching. There's some things I should have been working on this our last play session that I wasn't because I didn't know what to do. So that put me even further behind some things I'm now looking at. So this session will probably be pretty boring for people. I apologize because I'm going to be doing a lot of reorganization, and also with the heat double ones, this is probably going to we'll probably run through a lot more turns than I'd like.
Yeah, I think unusually we did not have any double ones last turn, so we had no instant end of turn, even though we had so much heat, which was very, very weird for us because you and I are usually throwing snake eyes all the time in previous
Yes.
sessions. And also in that one, we only had the one. I called it a battle, and then someone corrected me. I was like, no, it was just a skirmish down here at Baldwin's Ferry
Oh,
where I spooked your horses and made them run away. So that was our only combat for the last session. So again, apologies for those who turn out for the great campaigns combat results chart because we did not really use it last time. But maybe this time we'll see. I have built a bulwark here along the Big Black to try to fend off any possible crossings. You did try one build with a bridge, a pontoon bridge last time, and I was right there to snuff that out. So yeah, I'm really just I'm in reacting mode now. Whatever you do, I'm going to try to counter, and time is on my side, and hopefully you don't get continued success with your degradation of the forts, but I know that that's just a natural course of things. It will happen. Statistically, it has to happen. So at some point, we will be,
at some
yeah, we have to defend those smoking ruins of forts at some point, I suspect.
and some point I've got to get over 50% of those die rolls. I mean, it's just It's not impossible. That's one of the things where I have not done a good job of maximizing because I just didn't follow the rules as carefully as I should have to see I needed to maximize those modifiers because right now I'm not getting any because you've got everybody there and Jackson is still undestroyed and now very well defended as well. So excited. Could be kind of a boring session. We'll see how fast we get through things today.
And I will highlight something that Mark, our friend Mark, who is not with us today, he's traveling, but he did point out that he grimaced when you had the Union mine operation, and I think you and I a valuable lesson was learned about. Hey, maybe you have 6 guys next to all the forts,
Oh,
just in case that Union operation happens in a cave in.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Car lives.
Let lesson lived
Yeah.
there. Lesson lived.
All right. Well, then I guess we are ready to proceed on. We had no corrections, so thank you very much for, I guess, not pointing any corrections. But in this case, that was, I think that was just a matter of the nature of that. So we've done the random events. It's heat this time. So where would you like to start with your leader transfers?
I'm gonna take Park. It's gonna move down to Potter, and I'm gonna bring Sherman down to W.S. Smith, and I'm gonna put Grant. It's gonna go to Park. That's it for my leader transfer. Yes, that's it for my leader transfers.
I had considered something else, but because the Union gets to go first, that changed my mind. So I think I will keep everyone. Yeah, no, I better, just in case. I'll go ahead and move these guys over here, just in case. All right, so get that extra pip on tactical there. That is it for me. Let's move on. We have attachments, if any.
Yeah, I was just reading. I can attach the 4th Iowa to Bussy. So Bussy's going to go to a 2, and the 4th Iowa, I guess, just gets deleted. Or does he go to HQ? No, he gets just deleted. And that's the only attachment that I have.
Well, that was nice. Get to roll up your cavalry a little bit. I don't think I have an A1 that was stacked at the time, so no, none for me. So we will move on to our first initiative roll. I think I'll take it today and see what happens. So best of luck to you today, sir.
Best of luck to you as well.
And here we go. First initiative. That's yours.
So we've got 2 turns to the strategic cycle. I think the first thing I need to do, I got just so much tidying up the battlefield, take sub 3, and he's just going to go to car initiative. I can't remember. Is this automatic or you have to have initiative?
I think we both have to have the initiative at least one time.
Okay, so it's low ties go to me then. Okay, like I said, these double ones look like it's going to be that kind of a day with Vassal,
We
doesn't
called it.
it? Okay, we're going to start with McClellan with Heron. Wow, he got 7. Well, that changes what I was going to do with him, doesn't it?
It always does.
He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 to there. Initiative. That's fine. I'll try him again. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So he would have 2 remaining. It's Los. So he cannot attack Haynes Bluff.
And just out of curiosity, because I'm a man who asks questions,
Yes.
are those worth anything to you at the end of the game?
From points, no, they are not worth anything to me for
Okay, you
points.
just want to make sure that they're not usable. That's
I don't have any problem, I guess, explaining what I'm trying to do here. I want to destroy Haynes Bluff and Snyder's Bluff so I can. The one thing I've been neglecting is my supply,
Ah, okay.
and I want to be able to bring in a supply wagon into Haynes Bluff to shorten my supply line.
Look at you thinking ahead,
Uh,
man.
yeah, well, I should have been doing this like 3 turns ago, anticipating the 2 forts down there being destroyed. But I have to take out both Haynes Bluff and Snyder's Bluff because Snyder's Bluff blocks movement up the Yazoo River. So I got to take them both out. And then I was hoping I could build a depot up in Yazoo County, but I can't. And I can only have one depot per county. So I can't build another depot anywhere up north,
Right,
which really kind of
right. But you could,
is
if
frustrating.
if you have the landing, you can bring one
I
wagon.
could change. I could bring my wagons into Haynes Bluff. Yes, I can bring one wagon in and gradually build up a supply chain there. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. People are wondering why is he going up there? What does that matter? That's the
I
only reason.
always presume you have a reason, so I don't see it.
Uh, and initially, I was just getting McClellan out of the way. So, but then he rolls a 6 and a 5. So let's see how he does here. Initiative. That's mine. So now he can attempt an assault.
This is good practice for him. I mean, because that's not his forte, but
So it's going to be a +1 to this roll. It's a 3 to a 4, which he can come in. So there is no tactical. The type is a +1. So the ratio is 7 to 2, which is +2 for the ratio. So this isn't a great attack, but
and I get an arty roll, right? Because it's 3 to 2.
and it's 3-2. Yes, you do get an arty
Okay.
roll.
On even, artillery is used. It is not used.
There's no terrain because I'm coming in where there's no creek and there's no bluff. So I just see a final of a +3.
That is what I see.
Okay, so let's see. I need +3 is an 8, so at least they will be destroyed.
Yes, indeed. Here's the defense. Well, I'll inflict a little damage on you. I hope.
Just barely. At least I got what I needed. +2
On
on a
7 is
7
1. Yeah.
is a 1d8. Yeah.
Okay. But that is
Oh, I don't even
destroyed.
know.
So I.
I have my spreadsheet up.
Oops.
So that puts me now at 32 losses,
Uh,
31 losses.
yeah. Let me get this up here, and I'll put that. Oops. Come on. There we go. Haynes Bluff is destroyed. You are at 31. Yes.
Okay, and I have to take the hex. Okay, so that fort's been destroyed. So that's 50% of what I wanted to get done. Initiative. Potter gets 3 movement points. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Initiative.
Potter. Where's Potter?
That's yours.
Potter's going there, huh? Okay. That's mine. High ties. I'll pass for the moment.
Potter again. He goes 4. 2, 3, 4. Initiative. That's mine. Now heat is a +1 for extend marches.
It
Is that
is.
correct?
Yeah.
So he's got a pretty good chance of flipping, and he's 3 hexes short. The next most important thing is to take Bussy. There's his movement. He gets to go 3. That's depressing.
The brigade swelled in size, and there's just chaos in the ranks.
Apparently. Well, 1, 2. I wanted him to go that way, but he's just going to go 3 to there. Initiative, that's yours.
There's a lot of things I want to do, but with that specter of Tuttle just sitting there, I'm reticent to do anything. So I will continue to pass.
Take Bussy again. It's 8. Okay, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative, that's mine. I'm going to take Tuttle's going to march in place. So he's going to pick up a fatigue. He's going to drop off a sub with 1 manpower. So he's now 9 strength with 3 pieces of artillery, and sub 2 does not pick up a fatigue. And I'm not going to bother giving him his entrenchments because he's going to march here in a second. Initiative. Getting the initiatives. Steel will activate sub 2. No, it's not because you destroyed it all, because he can go 1-2 to there. Initiative. Okay, we'll take him to fatigue 2. And he's just going to 1 hex to Welch. Initiative. Double 6s is yours.
Okay. I'll have Walker activate Greg B. And let's get a fatigue. Here's the movement +2. 4. Walker himself will transfer there. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Initiative. That's mine. Take Greg again. Movement +2. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Initiative. That's yours.
Yeah, we'll take sub 8. He works for Sherman, so Sherman gives him a +1. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. That's mine. Low ties. I have Washburn activate Kimball and Lawman. They go 5 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lawman will go 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. I assume you were going to
I
stand. I'm
was going to
sorry.
stand. That's fine.
Yeah. Initiative. That's mine. I'll take Lawman fatigue 2. Here's his movement +1 is 3. He'll go 1 there.
Yeah, we will. We will get out of there. Okay, so I get a +2 to this roll for the river. So here we go. It's a 7, so you'll lose 3, which is everything he had.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yep. He's stopped right there. Initiative. That's mine. Take Kimball. Here's his movement +1. Ah, man. That was disappointing. Washburn will transfer to him. I'll go 1. Well, he was already attached to him. And 2. Initiative. That's mine. Take the 2nd Illinois. He loses his entrenchments. 6. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I will have Whitfield activate. Here's movement +1. 7. Go 1 and 7 to there. Initiative. That's mine. I will have Breckenridge activate Stovall. Come out of entrenchments. Here's movement +2. That's good. 1, 2, and 3. Initiative. That's yours.
Take the Second Illinois.
There you go.
1, 2. Initiative. That's yours.
Take Stovall again. Movement. Boo. Alright, well, we'll go 1, 2, and 3 to there. Initiative. That's high ties. That's mine. I will have Whitfield. March. Here's movement. Whew, fantastic movement. Alright, what's the best way to do this? I guess we'll have them go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to there. Initiative. Mine. I'll have Cosby march. Movement. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Initiative. Mine again. I will pass.
I can take the second Illinois. They've got one job here.
Those guys, man.
Can't even do that.
Jeez.
Jeez Louise. So this will be +1 for heat.
Yep.
He's okay, and he's just gonna go 1 and 2 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I will pass.
I'll pass as well. See if we get out of the heat.
Okay. Here's recover. Making sure that our siege marker moves up. It did and reappeared. Good deal. Okay. So everyone has recovered. And we move on to our next turn. Turn 49. I'll let you do the honors for the. Actually, no, I rolled first initiative, so I'll roll the just off. Get our random event here. All right, here's the random event. 11 rain.
Yep, it's rain.
Rain. Okay.
It's just good old rain,
Good old
right?
rain.
No, nothing fancy.
And our major river's next turn will be unfordable. So that gives a little momentary reprieve there. All right. Continuing down the sequence. Leader transfers.
I'll bring Grant down to McPherson. No, I'll leave Grant where he is. I'll need him possibly not. It's raining. That's gonna be a that's another modifier for attacking, isn't it? I guess I don't have any.
I think I'll bring Johnston up to French for now, and I'll move Walker over to sub 1 for the moment. And that is everybody. So attachments.
Yeah, I'll bring sub 2 into Welch. So he's going to gain a manpower and 2 pieces of artillery. And yeah, sub 8 is going to go into W.S. Smith. So he's now maxed out with manpower to 12. And sub 8 goes back to where it belongs. I think that's all the attachments I have, yes.
And I don't have any, so we move on. Here is our first initiative for the rain turn. Actually, no, it's your roll.
Oh yeah, initiative. That's yours.
I will have Walker activate Greg. And here's movement, +2. There you go. 2, 4, and 6 to there. Initiative. That's mine again. I will have Cosby. Cosby cannot go across that ford. Boo! There's no bridges. So it looks like we're just building either side of that. So I will pass.
Okay. Well, Park will activate Potter. What's the effect of double ones? Is that still the +4
No,
modifier in
minus four
Ranger?
modifier. Yep.
-4
Yes, it
modifier. Yeah,
is.
it
Yeah,
goes
all weather.
goes the other way. Okay. So yeah, I'll have Potter activated by Park. Here's his movement. So he's going to get to go 1 hex to there. Initiative. Yours, if you'd like it.
Pass.
I'll take Potter again. There, that's better. So they go 2, 4. He'll stop there. Initiative. That's fine. Okay, well, Potter make an attack on Snyder's Bluff. So here's the assault attempt. +1, since it's Los, is a 6, so it does not come off. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll
High
pass.
ties.
Pass.
He'll try it again. It's a 3 to a 4, so that does come off. Grant will attempt a grand assault to bring in that Cav, Bussy. It comes off. So I have a type of +1. The ratio now is 10 to 2 for +4. The rain is a -1, and you have a roll for artillery because I only have 2 pieces of artillery.
Okay. Uneven. The artillery's used. It's not used. We don't know how to use these
So
things.
final is a +3 again. I didn't get the extra pip I was hoping for because of the rain. So here we go, +3.
Wait. Oh, you got it.
Oh, oh,
It's +1 plus. So you had 5. -1 is +4. So you're at a 10 now, right?
oh, +4.
Yep.
Okay, I can't.
Yeah. Okay. So you got a 10. Well, I think that's a pretty stout. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Snyder's Bluff is no
Okay.
more. So I will clone this. Put that there with no effect on you.
And
That's what Grant
there's Grant
does.
in there. Yeah, I'll boom Potter in there. I'll leave Bussy outside. I think that's the smarter thing to do for the moment. I think I need Bussy somewhere else. Uh, Initiative. That's yours.
Hmm. I'll pass.
Well, okay. HQ. I'm gonna bring a wagon since I now occupy Haynes Bluff and I've destroyed Snyder's Bluff. I can bring a wagon into Haynes Bluff. I can only place 1 wagon per landing hex.
Yeah.
So that's
That's it.
that's it. Initiative. That's mine with low ties. You could cross in that ferry. You could cross in both ferries. So Sherman's gonna activate W.S. Smith for movement. Here's his movement. He can go 2 movement points, and he can't cross the stream, so he can't jump the hill. Man alive, this is just like pulling teeth. He's gonna drop off a sub. Manpower. 1 piece of artillery. And he'll be at breastworks 2. And he has to belong to 16th Corps. He's going to change his army affiliation. Smith has to come down 3 manpower. He's going to lose his entrenchments. And they're just going to go to there. So 2 stays there. Initiative. That's mine. I'll activate W.S. Smith with Sherman again. He can go 4. So you're just going to go 2 and 4 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll pass.
Okay, I'm going to activate Wagon B with McClernand, so he gets a +1. So they can go 6. So 2, 4, 6 to there. Initiative. Take Wagon B again with McClernand. He can just go 2 to there. Initiative. That's mine. I'll take the 2nd Illinois Cav. He's just going to go 2, 4, 6. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll pass.
Take Welsh. Loses his entrenchments. He'll go there. Initiative. That's yours if you want it.
I'll pass.
Take Welch again. He'll go there, I guess. He could cross the Los in the rain.
Yep.
Initiative. That's mine. Okay, we'll take Bussy. He's going to go 2, 4, 6 to there. Initiative. That's yours if you want it.
Pass.
Take Lawman, Teague 1. That's enough for him to cross the river. Initiative. That's yours.
I will pass again.
I'll pass also.
Right. I'll hit the rain recover. And we have arrived at turn 50. Our next strategic turn. So let's see what we have in store for us today. I will take the next. I think it's your turn to do random events, so go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Another rain day.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay, well.
All right. Well, that does change.
No water crisis, at least.
Everybody's got their canteens out with funnels. All right. Well, then let's go through the rest of the steps here. Leader transfers. Anything?
6, yeah, I'll bring Sherman over to Kimball. Oop, that'd be great if I could move that whole unit, but I can't do that. Sherman will go to Washburn there like that. I'll leave Park where he is. I'll move Grant. We'll return to Vicksburg. And he'll join. Oh, can he get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he can get to McPherson. That's everything for me.
Let's see. Breckenridge will stay. Johnston will stay. Walker. Yeah, everybody's going to stay. So we will keep on keeping on. What else we got? Any attachments?
No, and I need to really pay attention to the rules. The wagon supply path I was just reviewing. I thought it had to be by road.
No,
It's
no,
not.
it's just any
It's
10
by
hexes. Right.
Well, it's actually then there's but then there's more. A swamp hex, a bluff hex side untraversed by road or ferry, unfordable minor major river hex side. So the problem with where I put wagon B is the bluff blocks the counting.
Right. He still has to go through 06.
He has to go through 632. I have to get him up there, or I could have bought him across this road, going this way, and then I just been counting hexes. I thought it was road. I thought the shortest distance was getting him up there. Of course, now it's raining, so chances I'll probably have to push him to get him in position to actually produce supply because they go out of supply, and I don't have emergency supply in this game, so I can't like bring a wagon close during a recovery phase and recover. So there's a lot of things, ins and outs that aren't going my way right now.
Yeah, between the bluffs and the swamps,
Yeah,
yeah, that
bluffs in the
does
swamps.
really, it does hone things a little bit.
Yep.
Uh, any attachments?
I do not have any
Okay,
attachments.
neither do I. So it's activation. So here's our first initiative. That's mine. I mean, I do like the idea of this rain does change things a tad, even on both sides. So let's see what we can do here. I will take Cosby to 2 or to 1. Here's movement +1. It's 11. So he'll go 2, 4, 6, 8, and we'll stop there. Initiative. That's mine. Cosby will go to 2. Here's movement +1. It's 11 again. So 6 plus 1 is 7. And then 9 and 11. Initiative. That's mine. Yeah, we'll take them to 3. Here's movement. Wow, they want to go, go, go. So, in extended march. They're all right. So they'll go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Take Lawman to T. Oop, Lawman to T1. Here's his movement. He has 7 movement points. I'll just go there. Initiative. High ties are yours.
I will pass.
Take the 2nd Illinois Cav. Here's their movement. 4. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
I think they're just 3, right?
Oh, 3. I'll just go there. Initiative. That's yours if you want it.
I'll pass.
Wolf Sherman will attempt an assault with Lawman and Kimball against Breckenridge. So this is going to be a net -1 to this roll.
Yep.
It's a 3, so it's a 2, so they both come in. So the type's +1. The ratio is 22 to 4, 5 to 1, so +4 for ratio.
Hmm.
I have 7 pieces of artillery to your 1. That's +6 in Los, which I think is going to be nothing.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. So guns don't matter. So I see a final of a +5.
+5. Very nice.
It's a 7.
And here's defense. It's so net 3.
+3. Yeah, that's going to hurt me.
22
Need that to be a lot better.
FA. Is that right?
Yep. Yep.
And then I have 4, so just a DR. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, flip, and I have to go here and here.
So I'll take 1 off of each guy. I was hoping for something better than that. +5 attack. At least it wasn't. You just see roll a 6. As soon as I saw that 2, I thought, he's going to roll a 6.
I was hoping.
Washburn with Lawman, and Sherman will move with Kimball. Initiative. That's yours.
Okay. I'll pass.
Okay, well, Wagon B by himself, I can't activate him with the. That was something I checked. It has to be an infantry unit. So Wagon B, he goes 2 to there. Initiative. That's yours if you want it.
I'll pass.
Of McClellan, activate Wagon B and Heron for movement. Here's their movement. He's going to drop off a sub. 1 manpower. He belongs to 18th Corps. Wagon B is going to pick up a fatigue. He's going to go back 1 hex. McClellan, they're going to go up 1 hex. That guy's going to stay there. And initiative. That's yours.
I will pass.
So I guess I'll let him recover. I'll take Bussy. One X. Initiative. Try him again. There we go. He can go 4 hexes now. So 2, 4, 6, 8 to there. Initiative. That's yours if you want it.
I think I've got that pretty well wrapped up. I will pass the.
I'll take Welch. I don't have a couple. I just have a couple more things. I'm going to see if I can get down here. Oh, wow. Welch is on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to go 2, 3. Oops, 3. It's 6 to there. Initiative. That's yours if you want it.
I'll pass.
I'll activate W.S. Smith for movement. 5. He's going to drop off a sub. 4 manpower. 1 piece of artillery. So Smith is going to lose 4. He's going to go, it's 2, 4 to there. Initiative. That's mine. Take W.S. Smith again. He's going to go 2, 4, 6 to there. Initiative. That's mine. I'm going to pass.
And I will pass as well. I will hit the rain cover and take us into our strategic cycle. First, our strategic segment. Let's see what we get here. I will do the honors on that one, I guess.
Okay.
It's a 6. You get a Union mine operation.
So Vicksburg is besieged, correct?
Correct.
One or more have grades 2, 3, or 4 markers. Oh, I may not be able to do
So
this.
just that one, I think.
Oh, just that one. Short
Yep.
Barton. Okay. It must immediately choose one Confederate fort. Okay, that's going to be the fort then.
Square fort.
I'm rolling a single die. It's a 4, which is the mine operation fails. I have to choose a single unit adjacent to the target Confederate fort and reduce that unit by 1 manpower point. This counts as a manpower loss for VP purposes. So I guess I'll take it off of. Osterhus. And that's another manpower point for VP purposes.
Gotcha. All right. That was that. And then we have the Union Depot. Any changes to your depot?
Yes, I was just reading that. I think I do want to change my depot, actually. I can voluntarily remove any depot from the map. If so, the depot is placed aside again, becomes available for use. So, I believe what I'm going to do, going to take my depot from Warrenton, and I'm going to transfer it to Snyder's Bluff with
Okay.
Park.
Gotcha.
I don't know if that's a smart thing or stupid thing to do at this point.
Well, that means you are still in supply in Warren County, But
Yeah, that's all it affects.
yep.
It doesn't affect anything else.
And I guess your Sherman and Washburn are the only two that suffer otherwise. Is that right?
And they're out of supply. Yes, because they're not within the wagon path. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they're too short. Too short. So they're going to go into out of supply, which I assume is. Oops, dang it.
All right. Vicksburg Fort degradation. So you get some shots at these now, regular ones.
Yes, which is why I chose Ostrhus over AJ Smith, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to go after Vaughn's sex.
I think
Uh,
Indian Mound is the only one that's not
Correct. I can't go
available.
after
Right.
that one.
Right.
Yeah, because the sub 3 didn't get entrenched. So we'll skip that one. We'll go down to Pemberton Tex. We'll do maybe I'll do top to bottom again.
Okay.
So now what I'm looking for is uh, what's our siege duration number now?
Oh, we are at 23.
Okay, still no modifier for that. And you're 40 or above, so the only thing I get is a plus. I just get a straight roll.
Straight roll. Okay.
So we'll start with Pemberton. No, because I
Uh,
can't roll ones when
well, I thought it was you want.
3 or less.
I thought you want higher.
Oh, I do want higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's a D1 on this. Let me change that. Degradation. There we go. All right.
Now for an ace X. No. Uh,
Come on, Stone Fort. Square Fort.
Barton's Hex. No. And Vaughn.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So keep that
So
one. All right. Yeah, they're sharing the wealth now. Let's see. Garrison demoralization. We are not there yet. Army of relief is already released. Army of maneuver. Any changes to that?
9. I think I'm limited to 8, right?
You are.
So guess the guy I'll take out is Grover. So hopefully that's right.
That is. Yep.
Um,
Looks good.
okay. Yep.
Um,
Okay.
I am done with my reorganization, so we move on. I am not surrendering. Game is not ended, and the turn track is already done, and no pontoon stuff. So we are at a great stopping point for today. Let's do our random event for turn 51,
Okay.
and I'll let you take a crack at that one for us.
Okay. So
10.
10,
More heat.
which is heat.
All right. Continues to be hot. All right. Well, let's pivot over into our wrap up for today. Again, I don't have a lot to say. I was able to my coup of the day was Cosby with the Confederates, just getting ahead of your wagons to block that bluff. That's really the only thing of substance that I was able to actively do. I think Breckenridge dodged a huge bullet here. With I should have sniffed that out when you stacked Lawman up there. Like, I think he's just trying to get past that speed hump, and then you did what Sherman does best, and you attacked. So the dice went in my favor on that one, and that was much more costly to you than me. But other than that,
Yeah.
the rain was a huge help for me today. I'm surprised for us to go as hot as it has been to now the skies have opened up 2 turns in a row. So that was really beneficial. And I presume that a few more of those will help slow things down significantly enough so that the 16th Corps has a big decision about which way they go. But that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, I got what I wanted done, which is I got Snyder's Bluff and Haynes Bluff destroyed so that I could move my supply base to the north, or at least be able to bring wagons up there, because I think that's where I think the action is going to be. The correction of which way do I head? I did misplay the wagon because I just didn't. I read the instructions last week, and then I should have revisited them in terms of how that worked. I was disappointed with Sherman's attack. I was hoping to get obviously losing 2 manpower. I mean, I wanted because that dang ring. I felt like I had to bunch up. I could have, I guess, been a little smarter. Maybe used a sub to get to 20, but I don't think that mattered. I don't think the way the CRT table works. Yeah, it's 19 to 26, so I would have been in the same range anyway to get that pip that I needed. Um, the rain was just really did. I mean, it was worse than the heat because it just sucked up movement points. And I didn't want to push guys too hard, figuring, oh, I'm going to have heat the next day. Then we had 2 days of rain. So, and of course, the mining operation again didn't go my way. And at least I had 50% on fort degradation, but that's still not. And I'd rather be hitting the same fort multiple times than
Spreading it.
gradually
Yeah.
weakening all your forts. That's not really helping me.
Yep.
But I've got obviously some pretty significant decisions to make now in terms of what to do with 16th Corps and what to try to accomplish. We'll just have to wait and see. I also just read I can't move them. I was thinking I could move the Marine. I can't. The Marine Division, once it gets on the map, it has to
Oh, that's
stay in
right.
that
It's
land
there.
mass.
Yeah. So Warrenton is well defended.
So yeah. And anyway, that's kind of unfortunate because I'll move him north, but I can't. Anyway, I think now it's a numbers game and a dice game, and I'm not sure how much I can do to really affect the outcome. I'm gonna have to really study it again some more and try to do some figuring. I lost points today. Well, actually, let me take a look. Where are we on the siege track? 23.
We are at 23. Yes.
So if I add that to the siege track, yeah, I lost a point today with the manpower losses.
Yeah, because you took
Took
two straight up for
took
it's
three hits, I think, today.
and then yeah, one on the mine, right?
Yeah, the one on the mine. So it's so I'm falling behind. I don't know. This is a tough one. I didn't feel like I was in too bad a shape till you actually start doing the math, and then suddenly it looks bad. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah. That I mean, Act One is very hard to gauge because you were doing so swimmingly. You were just pushing me back and getting up there, and you got through the Los. And once you breached Warren County, I went, ugh. And yes, I mean now seeing how the siege works, it really is a numbers game, and it just takes a few things to offset that juggernaut of the Union manpower advantage and everything because you've got to spread them all around there like paste and just have them waiting. And that army maneuver, you really have to have the opportunity to get a breakthrough. And now pushing you farther and farther north into the Yazoo County, that has been helpful. I mean, obviously now I have to keep a close eye on those two in the 16th Corps, but yeah, between the heat and potential more rain, I think the opportunity for the 16th get all the way down to Jackson and set things up. I don't know because I'll be fighting you tooth and nail the whole way. I'll be shadowboxing. But I want to thank everybody that's watching here live today. Thank you, as always, for joining us on a Sunday morning. And if you're watching this after the fact, we definitely appreciate all of your comments and feedback. So take a moment. If you caught a goof, let us know, and we'll try to correct that for the next session. Otherwise, we just love to engage with you. So if you see this out on social media, if you could do us a big solid and give it a repost or whatever, that's awesome. And just clicking the little like button and subscription and all that good stuff here on YouTube, we value that as well. And if you want to kick in a buck or two, hey, there's the link, but certainly no pressure on this one. We're here for the love of it, and I'm showing you the people that do support us with a monetary contribution, so thank you very much for that. And Roger, man, I know it's going to be hot next week, so get some coolness, get some ice houses following those wagons, and we'll see you then.
Yep. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.